Alrighty, guys. Tell you what a treat I've got in store for you guys this week. Let me tell you once again, Barry Steak Fries has delivered the goods for you guys. The steak fans, the Halfbrick fans out there. Let it never be said that Barry doesn't answer the call when the fans are in need. I am referring, of course, to Monster Dash. It is back. You heard it here first, exclusively on the Barry vlog. It's back from the dead, as they're calling it. The remastered game is being released, like, real soon, very soon. You'll be able to download it and play it within the next week or couple of weeks, depending on your region. So that's pretty darn exciting, if you ask me, guys. If you remember a little while ago on the vlog, we talked about the conspiracy behind Monster Dash not being available anymore on the App Store, and Barry promised that he would do whatever it takes to get this beloved title back online. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I did. I marched into the Halfbrick offices, slammed my fist down on the table and said, "Listen here, son! Monster Dash is coming back, or Barry Steak Fries is gonna become Barry Break Fries. As in, I'm gonna come and break your face if Monster Dash doesn't make a fully remastered, updated comeback. Now do it!" Admittedly, there was no one in the office at the time. I went in there on a Sunday when the place was empty, but the results speak for themselves, you know? Barry Steak Fries spoke, and now Monster Dash is back. Am I a hero? Well, that's not for me to say. That's for you guys to say below in the comments. But whichever way you slice it, this is great news for gamers everywhere, guys. If you never played the original Monster Dash, it's a real treat. As the name suggests, you get to run around, shoot a lot of monsters, you get your hands on lots of cool weapons, collect, floating coins, the usual video game stuff. You'll be thanking me once you've played it, guys, and it's been fully remastered as well. And let me tell you, I had a look at a build, and this thing looks seriously schmick, guys. It is sexy. I am talking Barry Steak Fries with his shirt off level of sexy. Halfbrick have done an amazing job with this. Barry Steak Fries has done a great job as well. And look, guys, I'm so excited. I thought this week, in celebration of Monster Dash being back from the dead, seems pretty fitting that I use the vlog to tell you guys about Barry's top 5 monsters of all time. So that's what we're going to do right now, guys. All right, number 5, the Minotaur. That's right. This guy, he's an OG, classic monster from Greek mythology. Head of a bull and a ripped Barry Steak Fries with his shirt off-esque torso to boot. Pretty great stuff. Lived in the center of a labyrinth, of course, as legend has it. He was killed by boredom. He was pretty bored, stuck there in the center of a maze, couldn't find his way out, got pretty hungry too, tried to order some food. The Uber Eats driver got lost in the maze, so he never got his Kung Pao chicken. So he was killed by a combination of boredom and hunger. Bad way to go, that. So in the end, he was a pretty kick-ass monster. Very poor choice of living arrangements. That's why the Minotaur only makes it to number 5 on my list. Number 4, Frankenstein's monster. Now, I know what you're thinking. The one you're thinking of, not that one. Alright, the first monster, the whole experiment obviously didn't work out so great for Dr. Frankenstein, but he wasn't a quitter. No, sir. No. Not quite so well known, guys, is the fact that he went back and made another monster called Jeff. And Jeff was just a great bloke, He helped out around the house. He was an avid gardener. He dabbled in a bit of cooking, made quite the chicken cacciatore, as I'm led to believe, and went to law school. Old Jeff. How about that? What a monster. failed law school, unfortunately. He was quite stupid, was Jeff. Dr. Frankenstein wasn't able to find a complete brain to use on him, but anyway, dropped out of law school, went back to making chicken cacciatore. So, good on you, Jeff Frankenstein. You're number 4, old mate. Well done. Monster number 3, I'm going with Gravedigger, the monster truck. I mean, this thing is pretty crazy, guys. Who even came up with these monster trucks? I mean, it's ridiculous. Was some guy looking at a truck one day and he was just like, nah, mate, that's not big enough. And then just went ahead and made one of these ridiculous things. I mean, they're bulky, they're clumsy, very fuel inefficient, arguably completely unnecessary. And let me tell you, I love them. I am all about monster trucks. I reckon they're fantastic. Barry is on board, and Gravedigger these days, pretty much the undisputed king of the monster trucks. So he makes number 3 on my list of top 5 monsters. Down to number 2. Number 2's got to be the Kraken. The giant squid-like creature lurks in the deep off the coast of Norway, prone to taking down the odd ship as it sees fit. Now, the legend says you can summon the Kraken with the Kraken hammer. But before you do that, I recommend have your marinade already ready to go. If it's me, I like olive oil, vinegar, a bit of garlic, some oregano. Just lightly whisk that all together and just grab yourself a sharp knife. When the Kraken swings a tentacle, slice a bit off, stick it straight in the marinade. Let it marinate there for a good few hours. But you want the tentacle nice and fresh. That's my point. If marinated tentacle isn't your thing, you can always give it a light dusting, salt, pepper, flour, and give it a quick, shallow fry. But for goodness sake, do not overcook it, okay? Don't want to make the Kraken angry by stuffing up the recipe. Anyway, that's the Kraken. Deadly, delicious. Number 2 on my list. So here it is, guys. Number 1 monster of all time for Barry Steak Fries has got to be Bigfoot. Yep. Always had a bit of a soft spot for the old Sasquatch. Maybe because, you know, he's a bit like me. Hairy, misunderstood, bit of a loner, looks good with his shirt off, may or may not exist. You know, we're 2 of a kind, me and Bigfoot. Plus both of us love stealing jetpacks. I mean, Bigfoot's never stolen one as far as I know, but I just know the old fella would love the opportunity to do it if it ever presented itself. So he goes to number 1, Bigfoot. Good on you, mate. Keep up the good work, and thanks everyone for listening, letting me get those off my chest. That was my top 5 favorite monsters of all time. Thought that was a pretty good list, but if you think I've missed any, feel free to hit me up with your suggestions in the comments, alongside, of course, all your congratulations and adoring praise. And I reckon we got time to get to a couple of comments right now. Let's have a look what we got this week. TikTok Jen Adam says, where game Monster Dash? Haha! Way ahead of your TikTok. It's here, mate! If you've just tuned in, which is unlikely considering it's a YouTube video, but Monster Dash is back. It's been remastered. It's looking great. It's going to be available real soon in selected countries. Regions all coming out at different times, but make sure you check your app store and it's ready for download. It's coming. I'm excited. It's pretty much here, and it's going to be great. So great question straight up there. TikTok, well done, mate. What else we got this week? Liam Walters says, hey, Barry, can you start selling suits with removable shirt sleeves? That is an interesting one, Liam, because I did actually delve into the dark world of fashion design at one point a few years ago. It was quite the saga. I thought I was onto a real winner with my sleeveless shirts and my sleeveless jackets. I mean, I thought they looked great. I love wearing them. So I thought it was kind of like me sharing my fashion gift with the world. You know, I thought it was a great idea. I was wrong. They already exist. They're called vests, apparently. So no one was really interested in the Steak Fries edition, since they were already a thing. And my whole operation came to a pretty quick halt. Don't want to reveal how much money I sank into that venture, but let's just say that I no longer have my own fashion label or $700,000. Anyway, thanks Liam. Thanks mate. Good on ya. What else have we got here? Sadek Ich Health. There's no one watches this. Alright, Sadek, come on mate. Bit unnecessary there, and kind of ironic given that you've clearly had to click on the link to watch the video in order to post that comment, so you're wrong, mate. And I watched it, and my mum said she was going to watch at least 15 seconds of it so that we, you know, get the YouTube hits. So that's at least 2, mate. Anyone else out there gonna stand up for me? Here we are. Deadpool Gamer says, "Shut up!" Yeah, shut up, Sadek. Thanks, Deadpool Gamer. Well, it sounds like Sadek isn't a big fan, so he probably didn't even see that sweet burn that Deadpool Gamer just dished up to him. But still, appreciate the support. Cheers, mate. Bit of a negative comment to finish there, but I'm not going to let that get me down, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty confident that won't be the case next week when I'm showered with praise for returning Monster Dash to its rightful place on the App Store as a free download. So get amongst it, guys. Get downloading. Get playing it. Let me know how you go. If you can't see it in your region yet, it'll be up there very, very soon. And we'll be back next week to probably chat more about it. See you guys!